Hey guys, it's Pure Venom here, bringing you another video. Now, this is the biggest announcement with the Surface Book 3. It's been about 2.5 years, roughly. It's like 2018 mid is when the Surface Book 2 released. I want to say it was April, so literally almost 3 years ago of 2018. And Microsoft really didn't do much of a difference to the actual unit itself. Body wise, it is still the same as Surface Book 1 and Surface Book 2. Of course, with improvements. Not going to say that they didn't do any improvements to it. They now do still have it in a 13 and still in a 15. They have added some pretty solid specs to these guys. So you are getting on the Surface Book 3, Surface Book 13. You still get the 10th Gen i7s, so they're only quad cores. Kind of sucks that they didn't get the Ryzen parts in, or if they weren't able to kind of squeeze in a little bit higher powered part. Now you do get up to 32 gigs of RAM on the Surface Books. You get up to a terabyte worth of storage. And you're still getting that same screen aspect ratio is 3:2, so it's 3000 by 2000. Huge improvement though. 1650 max Q, so you'll be able to play most games 720, 1080p, medium and high settings. If you're talking light titles, if you're talking a little bit more demanding titles, you're probably going to be looking at 720, 1080, low, medium settings. And of course, they have left the ports exactly the same. So you get your Gen 1, SD card reader, headphone microphone, and of course your Surface Connect port. So nothing different there. They have added Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5, and then also the Xbox wireless adapter. So all of your Xbox controllers can actually connect to it. Oop, there it is. No problems. Wi-Fi 6, of course. Same cameras, so no differences there. Battery life, once again, it's probably going to be between the 10 and 12 hour mark, like the original ones. These are typically both, perked up numbers. And then the chargers that you get, so they have done significant improvements for the charging of the devices, because with the Surface Books, they just couldn't hold a charge with the original charger. You had to go out by the 102 watt charger, and that barely was able to keep up with the 15. The 13 wasn't bad. The 13 actually did a pretty solid job with the 102 charger, but they should have definitely pushed a newer power brick out for the 15-inch version of the book. Now with the new version of the book for the 15, all you get are the i7s. There's no i5s anymore. You're still getting the 32 gigs of RAM. You get up to 2 terabytes worth of storage. You are still at a full 4K display. Now you get the 1660 Ti or Quattro graphics, so you are getting a big bump in performance on the at least graphics side for the gaming portion. So pretty much everything will play 1080p, 60 FPS, medium and high settings, no problems. The Quadro, though, for those engineers that use a Surface Book for 3D design, computational math, always forget the other ones, ray tracing and things along those lines, or light illumination, I should say. They definitely are going to do a really good job with the 3000 series. I think it's equivalent to like what a 2060 would be. I can't remember off the top of my head. The specs are a little off on, might be a little off, but I don't know if they did the cut down version or not. So still all the same other type of connector ports. Still has that same battery. So you got your 70 watts there. You got your 80 watt hours. Once again, I would be, just because with the graphics, I'd probably say 8 to 10 hours, because that's what the original 15-inch got to begin with. But you are getting a significantly bigger charger, so can't really complain about that. But pricing is not bad at all. You are saving roughly it's like $200, $300 from the original pricing of all the original devices from Surface Book 2. Now Surface Book 15, significantly more steep. Now I get why, because you are getting significantly more RAM, more storage. But the 13 is going to be probably where most people want to sit anyways, unless you need that big honking display. There are better options in my opinion, but if you need that breakaway tablet design, I mean, nobody's going to be able to beat Microsoft. So, but that's pretty much the breakdown for the Surface Book. Wasn't really exciting, wasn't really crazy. If it came down to me personally, I'd probably still get a Surface laptop or a Surface Pro. I've been thinking about getting a Pro X, actually. I've been playing around with a cool little program, so hopefully I'll be able to get that video out shortly. But Microsoft, you did a pretty solid job of, making your Surface Book, definitely more of a competitor to the higher end performance machines. But hopefully in 2022 we'll find a new design on Surface Book 4, so full redesign of the hinge, better performance potentially, because that will be 2 years from now. So I know Tiger Lake comes out for Intel at the end of the year, and I know Ryzen 4000 comes out at the end of the year. What would be the new Ryzen 5000 chips for AMD in the mobile platform. But hopefully, we start seeing some large improvements here shortly. I know Microsoft, give it another 5 months, we'll have all the new Surface products again. But this was a fun little announcement that they made. So hopefully you guys enjoyed everything, but have a great one.